So I think one of my key impressions of Cambodia has been how genuine and just happy the people seem to be. They're always willing to help, they're not in your face. And even just small things like tuk-tuk drivers just asking you once if you want to ride and you say no and they'll just walk away. It's great. It makes it a really nice place to be and to hang out and to travel.
It's amazing to see just the overall countryside and how things are laid out, how people are, and everyone's so happy. It's amazing to me.
I think for me, one of the highlights at least was visiting Rainwater Cambodia and seeing the work that they do here. Seeing a project that has actually come to fruition and looks to be working successfully was really great to see. And also seeing the level of community engagement that they've put into their work here in Cambodia was fantastic. The systems they put in place, it was quite a holistic take, as well as building within the community like money management systems and understanding of how to support what they've been given. It's fantastic.
One of my biggest highlights was definitely the homestay. We had a lovely family that we stayed with, and it was nice to really get more hands-on experience and be in-depth in the culture and really feel that connection with the culture. I think it helped put a lot of the things we've seen so far into perspective. They're very welcoming, and I went into the homestay wondering whether it was a very eco-tourism sort of thing, and came out of it seeing a lot of the positive effects the program had for the village. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I think for me another one was yesterday visiting the Killing Fields and Tulslang Museum and getting an understanding of where Cambodia's come from in such a short time and their really quite recent history in the Pol Pot Khmer Rouge era. And building into that was also going to Angkor Wat and seeing their really historical context, where they've come in 1,000 years and what their culture is based on. It's great.
It's been nice to explore more of Cambodia, having been here for a very small time before. I think I'm always taken aback by the happy and friendly nature of the people, especially when you learn about some of the more recent histories and some of the things that are happening in the country. Yeah, like they're really genuine and they're really happy to greet you and speak to you and try and make your stay really comfortable. So yeah, it's really nice.
One of the most memorable moments for me was swimming on the Mekong River. It was amazing that we could swim in a river that in my head is quite polluted, because I've experienced the Mekong down in the delta and it's really polluted. So for us to be able to swim and to be safe further upstream was amazing. I didn't think we'd get that. It strengthened my resolve to continue my career in a field that's going to promote environmental protection. It is something that I'm really passionate about, because I believe the environment in the natural world is where all our kind of energy and our focus and essential resources come from. So we need to look after it. It's really important, I believe.
On development and also on, I suppose, what we would consider a developing country. From Western point of view, we kind of think like, we have to go in, we have to have so much to offer them and have so much that like we can do to help them with money and all that kind of stuff. But I think coming here kind of seemed like that, there's a different way, there's a different approach.
NGOs are important, especially if the government's not going to be there to do the work, and in a lot of countries, developing countries, that's the case. So it's given me kind of this perspective that NGOs do have a real important role to play, and that we need to support those NGOs.
That's something I'll take back, just the way of thinking, the thought process we should take when it comes to these things. What I saw with a lot of these NGOs, they look at the large picture. How does the whole community, not just this one family, let's say, how does it affect the whole community, and how does it better make their life?
When I go back home, I want to get involved. I'm not going to go back and there's like one solution or there's one thing that I got out of dialogue. I think it's just kind of like, it's just really helping to build a better foundation for my understanding of how we can help, what is needed.
So one of the things I feel that I'm going to take away from this trip is realising the importance of sort of strong management when it comes to development and not just good intentions. Especially with the groups that we've had the opportunity to meet with. I think without
their strong management and their really strong community engagement at a grassroots level, not just a higher within the community level. It's made a big difference to how successful they've been with their projects. Personally, I still don't know where everything fits that I've learned so far on the trip. And I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that maybe I won't know where any of that fits until later in life, which is kind of weird but kind of cool at the same time. I can see myself coming back to a lot of this stuff later on in my career and in my life and making a bit more sense of it and seeing it where it fits with my values and what I want to do with my career as an engineer.
Take the time, take 3 weeks out of your normal life, completely forget about everything that's at home or responsibilities or your work stuff, really take some time out and really meaningfully examine a culture and a place. It's an amazing opportunity. Thanks, CWB.